So the Civil War is the next topic of the day. So obviously a lot of people know about the Civil War, but in case you don't, the Civil War is a very well-known war between the southern United States and the northern United States. There are numerous causes to the Civil War, mostly again which are pretty obvious, but some of these include some economic differences between the North and South, as the North was becoming more urbanized and technology was increasing, manufacturing was increasing in the North. They were able to gain more money compared to the South, who was still doing a lot of sharecropping and other farming jobs like that. Also, the biggest leading cause of the Civil War was a growing abolitionist movement in the North, which abolitionist just means like get rid of slavery, basically. So slavery became the ultimate motive behind the war, as slavery laws differed between the states. This is where it became like a big state versus federal issue law, because there was different supported slavery techniques in the North versus South, and the North didn't really support that anymore. But the Southern fighting force was known as the Confederates, and the North fighting force was known as the Union. The Civil War lasted roughly 4 years between 1861 and 1865, and Abraham Lincoln was the President of the United States at this time. During his time in office, he promoted anti-slavery political stance, and in 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation was passed, which laid the groundwork for eventual freedom of all slaves in the United States, but didn't do anything directly at that moment. The war ended basically when Robert E. Lee surrendered for the South in 1865 after some brutal years of fighting. And this war basically resulted in the creation of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments of the U.S. Constitution. The 13th Amendment being the abolishment of slavery, and the 14th Amendment being that all citizens are equally protected under the law. And then the 15th Amendment is not being able to deny someone the ability to vote based on their race, even though future legislation and loopholes were created around all three of those amendments. The Civil War did give leeway to the ending of slavery in the United States.